Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a reserved come shop with me. Now, I've done a reserved come shop with me a few months ago now. I think it was it September time? August, September time-ish? I cannot remember. It will be linked in the clickable I buttons nonetheless. But I was on Oxford Street today and I wanted to have a look around reserved because I always find it is quite quiet in that store, because it is the only one in the UK. I feel like a lot of people in the UK don't really know what reserved is. But first off, if you're new, hi, welcome, my name is Matt, welcome to my channel. If you like a come shop with me like we're doing today, like a haul, like a too good to go back grocery haul style video, sometimes vlog, stuff like that, then definitely take a moment to subscribe. It's free, no cost to you, and ring my bell to be notified of when I upload. But as I said, today's video is going to be a reserved come shop with me today. Now, reserved, if you don't know, is a Polish clothing brand, and I would say it's very Zara Mango-esque. If you're familiar with Zara, you'll be very at home, I would say, in reserved, because they've got classic pieces. They've got a few out there things, like I will show you today. I'm filming the intro after the fact I've been. So yeah, and the price point is very, I would say price point wise, you know what, it's very similar, very comparable to Zara and H&M in terms of price point wise. And actually similar vibe to H&M as well. It's just like the Polish version of Zara, really what I would describe it as, and that's what I described it as last time. Now, this store has been there quite a while now. I would say at least 5 years. It has to be at least 5 years, if not six. Ow, I just bit my tongue. If not 6. On Oxford Street is where BHS used to be, if you want an exact location. It only took the ground floor of BHS, not the upstairs, but if you want an exact location, that is where it is, literally a stone's throw away from Oxford Circus, if you want to go visit yourself after watching the come shop with me, which we're going to get into. Here we go into reserved on Oxford Street. Men's section is at the back. Now, we saw this like leather dominatrix vibe trench coat at the front, and then over here is like Christmas central. So we have some t-shirts like Team Rudolph, Santa Squad, stuff like that. Some really nice jumpers actually. This one is very, I don't know, cute and nice. And they've got it in red and they've got it in different colours. And this green, which is really nice as well. These are all at $25.99-ish, and then we've got some more like sweatshirt type things over here, Christmas vibes, if that is your vibe. That was the shirt pricing. The actual actually, that is quite nice actually. It's like a Christmas jumper for people who don't do Christmas jumpers. And then we got that Santa Squad t-shirt again, and we've also got it in hoodies in red and green, if that is your vibe. I don't really like that too much, to be honest. And then they have got a mini sale section here. This I think we saw last time I went in, way back whenever that was. That's only £15. Don't need another one of those though. And then they've got some nice like shacket type things like this one, really nice, still like £29 for that though. And then over here we've got some like wintry stuff, really like the wintry graphic on that, and I beelined for this cardigan because it reminds me of one that I saw in Abercrombie last year, and I think they have similar ones on Abercrombie this year. Really like that. If that's in Black Friday or something, that would be really good. I obviously went before Black Friday shopping because you're watching this on Black Friday. T-shirt $19.99 for that little thing. I'm not too sure if that's quite good value. And then this hoodie has got this like ski scene kind of thing, mountains on the back, which is quite nice. And then I really liked this jumper with the nice bit collar as well. And then we saw that was the like polo neck that was on the mannequin a bit earlier. Quite like that. And then we've also got like a jumper with like an alpine scene kind of thing on it as well. Really like all of that kind of wintry stuff. And then we've got some scarves over here. I would say these are quite expensive. I think this was around £25 for that, which I thought that's, if I can get the tag, well done me. Yeah, it's quite expensive for what that is. We've got some bold colours here. This like fuchsia pink, which is very bold and loud, and like around the back here is more like workwear-ish kind of. This really nice like is that a cargo overcoat? Really like that. And this Christmas jumper as well, $39.99 for that. These are a bit of me. I love a check trouser and this like browny maroony colour and more workwear there, and this was a really nice jumper as well, like an abstract kind of print. And then we've got like an interesting coloured puffer jacket here in like bright purple, like giving me Barney vibes, and this was an interesting puffer jacket with like paint splatters on it as well. So that was a look around Reserved. If you've never been in Reserved, let me know what your thoughts are. Is it something that you would consider going into? The price points are good. As I said, it was probably around H&M pricing, a bit either the same as Zara or a bit less maybe in some cases. And in terms of what actually they sell, it's very like Zara-esque in terms of lots of like classic stuff and a few there was like, we saw like purple jumpers, like bright purple jumpers and things like that, but it's not as out there as like the Bershkas of the world, because I think Bershka's a bit edgier in my opinion. They had lots of nice winter stuff in, and when I say winter stuff I mean like winter patterns. They had, as in like graphics I suppose, because they had a cardigan and a polo neck jumper that had like ski resort, like I'm thinking Aspen, what's the one? Not Saint Tropez. St. Moritz? Is that skiing? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think that is. I can't think of the one in the Alps that has gone way, like Corcazal. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But very that, I'm thinking Wham-ish vibe. Something they had very similar in Abercrombie and Fitch last year, actually. Very that vibe in terms of the cardigan. It is £40, I think, from the top of my head. It was around £40, but that was so nice actually. But I do not need any more cardigans, so I didn't. I restrained myself. I was restrained. I don't know what I'm talking about today. I'm literally frazzled after today being in London with all the blooming people, except Reserved. Not a lot of people. It was very calm and reserved. If you want to get away from the hustle bustle of Oxford Street, even though it's on Oxford Street, go into Reserved. It's a bit more quiet for some reason, and they've got some good stuff in. If you're not familiar with the brand, definitely have a go look on their website. Price point wise, very comparable to the other high street brands in terms of price point wise. It's not going to be as much as like, as I said, Abercrombie and Fitch. Like that cardigan in Abercrombie and Fitch last year I think was 60-70. This one was like 30-40. I think it was around the 4, if not 45-ish. So it's not quite like Abercrombie prices, but it's more like high street prices. Like that would have probably be 60-ish, 50-60 in Zara. About the same, it would probably be like 30-40 in H&M. So it's around that pricing structure. So definitely take a look if you're there. I know they were a few years ago when it first opened. They were planning on having more around the UK, but then the C word happened, and that kind of obliterated the high street, didn't it really? But yeah, I know they were planning on having one in like Westfield London and things like that, but that obviously did not happen, which is such a shame, because it is quite a good, I like it in terms of, I've never bought anything in there, and that's not because, it's because I don't really need anything, isn't it? I don't need anything. I've got some self-restraint today, apparently. Yeah, I don't need anything, so that's why I didn't buy anything today. But if I needed something, that is quite a good brand to look in, because it is fairly affordable. It's not like Primark prices, but even though Primark prices are getting slowly more expensive. So yes, definitely have a look in there if you are on Oxford Street, really. So yeah, if you're not already, please take a moment to subscribe. I'd love to have you on my channel. It's free, there's no cost to you for subscribing, and if you love a come shop with me haul, too good to go bag, grocery haul, lifestyle video, like vlog sometimes as well, then you'll definitely want to take a moment to subscribe and ring my bell to notify you of when I upload, and also follow my Instagrams, which are always linked down below, same way as it's spelled here on my main one. I have not posted on my home one in a while, but yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.